Welcome to my video. Today, Tarot Master Mary will confirm your relationship with your partner. What kind of person is your soulmate? How do you end up in the past? Are the present and the future bright? Follow Tarot Master Mary to solve the cards together. It's the first time I have made this type of prediction. It can be said to be the first show. If my tarot predictions correspond to you, or you are interested in this topic, you can give me some encouragement and suggestions in the comment area. Okay, let's get to the point. There are 3 sets of tarot cards in front of you. I matched 3 gemstone patterns for them: rubies, white jade, and large blue crystals. First of all, babies who choose ruby groot, I will show you a close-up, a super large, very rich, and sexy pendant. Your past is lovers and the Holy Grail too. The sun card that links you is obviously. You like him very much. You regard him as your only companion. You think there is a future between you and it's very beautiful. That's in him. By the way, he treats you more as a good, close friend first. This shows that he has a recognition of you before confirming the relationship at the beginning. And he has a certain good impression of you, but he may not be as enthusiastic as you, and the reaction will be relatively slow, but it also shows that he treats this feeling seriously. Your common goal is the same, which is to be nice to each other and to make each other happy. I think this is a very good start, a long and beautiful relationship. Then yours is now the Hangman and the Star Coin Knight, and the man linking you is the 7th Scepter. At this stage, you have confirmed that each other's minds are firm and stable. You will fall into contemplation after enthusiasm, and you will adjust the unharmonious areas between you, because you want to be with him for a long time. The same is true for him, but one obstacle among you is character. You are looking forward to romance, passion, and active love, but the other half is often better words and a little straightforward. But he loves you wholeheartedly and wants to give you a stable love. It can be seen from the connection cards that you are all working hard to become the tacit soulmates that each other needs. The same is true for him, but one obstacle among you is character. You are looking forward to romance, passion, and active love, but the other half is often better words and a little straightforward. But he loves you wholeheartedly and wants to give you a stable love. It can be seen from the connection cards that you are all working hard and become the tacit soulmates that each other needs. It can be said that you have paid a lot, but your significant other has always been on the level of loving you and only loving you. He didn't summarize what kind of love you want, but gave you all the good things he felt. Is a good companion. I believe that if you tell him, he will slowly change. Next, we look at the future. Of course, I can't look too long. It's okay to maintain it for a month or 2. You know the hardest thing to judge is the law of development. Okay, the Cup Queen, the King of the Cup, true or false. This is a pair, which means that you are a very good pair of soulmates. This relationship is estimated to develop towards marriage. Both of you are kind of people who are devoted to feelings. Take a look at the connecting card, Diamond. Don't worry, this is equal and connected to you. When 2 people are together, confirming the relationship and then communicating, they are all in the process of constantly changing interests, in changing demands, sharing happiness, and sharing sufferings. So this demand card is just a sustenance of your emotions and a bridge of communication. We will not let that go easily. There may be some contradictions, bump and bump, but you will understand each other. You are a very sensible person. Apart from romance, you will treat this relationship seriously. The other person has the ability to support you in life, thinking more about you, tolerate you, and love you. There is a gentle person at heart, and this gentleness is only for you and your family. It feels that the first prediction has produced a perfect pair of lovers. The overall guide card is this one, Scepter Knight. In other words, keep a steady speed. keep a proper distance, and give each other some space during your relationship. The distance between each other will make each other more concerned and understand the importance of each other. To warm up the relationship, you can have a planned trip. All in all, your love is long-lasting and will not be separated without the interference of huge factors. If it involves something specific, you can leave a message for me, and I will give you some suggestions. I'm the Tarot Master Mary. Subscribe to me, and you will get more tarot cards and horoscope sharing. Next, we come to the second group, White Jade Pendants. In the same way, I will give you a close-up so that it will be a little clearer and will further allow you to judge if this one is your favorite. Okay, not much to say. Now I will start to read your past. There should have been contact between you before this one. In other words, you are together again after a period of time. You are the image of the Holy Grail. You have love for him and a yearning to be with him. But the other party is a tower. It seems to be indifferent or uncertain. He's also not sure if he likes you from the bottom of his heart. I just think that you like me. You are really good. Then I will try with you. Maybe he broke up like I said before. So he may be in a closed stage now. He doesn't know if he can give you his heart. He's afraid of secondary injury. This is also possible. One of your links is trial, which is a good moral. Being positive is a new start point. Explain that you can try to start a new relationship, reconnect and understand. It's also an announcement to the past that both the good and the bad in the past will end at the moment of confirmation of the relationship. Forgotten. Then look at the current Holy Green 7. I think you have a lot of choices, but you are worried. Presumably, you haven't let go of your ex, or you are afraid that your new relationship will hurt you. There are many material and spiritual temptations, but instead of choosing them, you are hesitating and worrying. Maybe I want to wait for that person to come to you. Let's take a look at him. There are links, but they are sensible. He may be controlling himself to ignore you. He is trying to balance the relationship between you. So it is the image of a righteous person. He wants to have a result, either to be together or not to be disturb each other. How do you say? Calm on the outside and choppy on the inside. It might be so. The one linking you now is the SWOT 10. It's a burden, pressure. The very low air pressure may be due to the unclear statement or some hesitation and rush. So there is a psychological pressure for not being able to get a response in a short time. There's a bit of anger and quarrel in it. It may be that your focus is not in one place. That is a situation where no one is letting go. But what can be realized is that you have a desire to interact with each other. So finally, let's take a look at your future development trends. As I said earlier, this is a short period of time, for example, 1 or 2 months in the future. As for the longer period, it depends on the results of your own handling. Anything with a trend can only be a speculation over a period of time, and an accurate conclusion cannot be drawn from speculation. Well, you seem to have some satisfaction from the 14th temperance. You can say that you will find some way in the future. Temperance represents a kind of eternity within the relationship between you, so as to maintain the law you want. So you will become calmer and know how to choose. It seems to be a sensible love, but I'm not sure if this is the feeling you want. Maybe you just want to be with this person, so you didn't consider whether it is suitable for you. Then he is also very happy here. As happy as the picture you see, it seems that the two of you will reach some consensus in the next months to achieve a mode of getting along in which both of you are more satisfied. Your relationship is gradually becoming clearer and developing for the better. Is this the legendary friend of joy from entanglement, hesitation, and unpleasantness suddenly jumped to a state of reaching a consensus and full of expectations for the future? This is incredible. The biggest change should be that he treats you from being careless to looking forward to the future. Maybe this is a kind of his personality, slow hating and paranoid. Connected to you is skeptic too. It should be that you have thought about each other's feelings and have a long-term vision. That's why you have this kind of change now. Then your spiritual guidance is the eighth of the Holy Grail, which implies that you are jointly managing each other's relationship and satisfied with the current state, but you will not be indulged in this relationship. Now that one goal has been achieved, the two people should set the next small goal. This is the channel for you to maintain love. This way of getting along sounds very interesting. If it involves something specific, you can leave a message for me, and I will give you some suggestions. I am the Tarot Master Mary. Subscribe to me, and you will get more tarot cards and horoscope sharing. The third group is the blue crystal pendant. Compared with the first two gems, this one is more shiny, and it is also a crystal jewelry with a relatively ordinary decoration. Then let's take a look at your past with him, the Holy Grail Knight. Maybe you think he is a relatively stable, responsible, and motivated image. Maybe he still has some looks and temperament that attract you. As if there's a sense of mission, your brain tells you that you want such a lover, so you can't help but love each other. Then we look at the other person's attitude, star coin 8. He may be indifferent to you, have some dissatisfaction, or not willingly. He has his own plans and feelings, so you may be in a requited love or in a lonely giving. Your link is the third Holy Grail, a kind of a friendship, communication, or gathering. These are not directly related to the two of you, but indirect, so they are not very stable. But if the other party has confirmed a relationship with you, then he is an upward trend because the 8 coins that determine the relationship have a stable image. When the time is right, he will advance the relationships between the two parties. Then take a look at your present, Queen of the Holy Grail. You are now looking forward to being with him. I've been thinking about it, and it is estimated that I will even thinking of the children's name in the future. You give him all your tenderness, and you like to chat with him and get along with him alone. The goal is very clear. What about him, Chariot? He just opened up a little bit, feeling that he was looking at you, not directly moved. He thinking that you can talk very well on the surface, but you don't understand the inner things. So he's defensive. He needs to understand deeply before confirming the relationship. How to put it? You say that the person's vision is right, but whether you can catch the person you want or not depends on how you get along. He feels okay, that's okay. If he has concerns, then you will not make progress. So it's very tiring. Your current connection is a star coin 10, which is a kind of joy, equivalent to a harmonious relationship between good friends. Then take a look at the future of you and him. I also have a reminder about the future. It's only for a short period of time, 1 or 2 months in the future. Your future, you are a very patient and persevering person. You are still looking forward to him, and maybe there are some obsession in it, just like him. There is still anticipation in the meditation, and it has a meaning of anticipating beautiful dreams. It settled down immediately and want to suspend offensive, but couldn't do it. On his side, it is a second sword. He actually understands you and has some good feelings for you, but he is afraid. He couldn't open his heart yet. It may be that one of your offensives is too strong, making him more sensitive. Then one of your links is trial. It is a kind of appeal. It is an active and natural link of yours. It's just not as violent as before. It can also be said that he needs time. He needs a turning point and a new starting point. The general spiritual guidance is power. So you are a person with a very strong mental power. You can achieve what you want as long as you believe it. Don't be afraid. Even if there's no result here, your resources are still very rich. So, whether it is him or not, you will get a good one. If it involves something specific, leave a message, and I will give you some suggestions. I'm the Tarot Master Mary. Subscribe to you, and you will get more tarot cards and horoscope sharing. So, this term is over here. See you next time.